What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor. In case you didn't know, that's icydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you do not miss one video. Let's go. So we're going to start off with the girl T-Swizzle, Taylor Swift. So she is now promoting the second single, the official second single off the album, Lavender Haze. So Lavender Haze is the most added song at U.S. pop radio this week. It just seems like, doesn't seem like everyone else, it's like, such and such song will affect radio on November 17th, and it's like November 4th when they say it on November 17th. But Taylor Swift is always affects it the day that they drop the single, or it's already has affected pop radio. So Lavender Haze, she just started pushing this week, and already it's the most added song on U.S. pop radio. But that is Taylor Swift. She is the queen of the rollouts. So Lavender Haze, affecting pop radio. She's already got, of course, the #1 song in the world for 5 weeks as Anti-Hero. So shout out to T-Swizzle continuing on this with the momentum. And we'll see how Lavender Haze does, on the charts. From T-Swizzle to Kimmy Cakes, Kim Kardashian. See what I did there? You do Taylor Swift and her. Never mind. So, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West has settled their divorce. Kim K, no alimony, but she will receive $200K a month in child support. Now, that is not per child. That is $200K a month for all 4 children. And they have joint custody. It says that when the interesting part is if there is a disagreement on the child, or a decision on the child that they're in a disagreement of, they will agree to go to a mediation. The person who, if one does not show up, at the mediation, then the parent that did show up gets to make the decision, whatever decision that they're having the issue about. This looks like it's going to be a mess. Even though it is joint custody, Kim has the children the lion's share of the time. So Kanye West will also be responsible for 50% of the children's tuition, also 50% of the children's security. So he's responsible for 50% of security, 50% of the tuition, and also they'll have to go to mediation if they have a disagreement about the child. As far as the kids going to Donda or whatever, from what I see, they're going to the school that Kim puts them in. I don't think they'll be going to Donda. So if anything else, pops up about that, I haven't really seen that. But if anything else pops up about that, I will definitely let you know. But settlements in place, $200K a month for child support for Kim Kardashian. And moving on to Saweetie, the goddess of rap, the final numbers are in. She sold 2,760 copies. Well, at least 760 more than what she thought. 2,760 copies of her EP. And she responded to all the backlash. You'll see there what she said. That's her response to the backlash. And she's moving forward, with PBM. She also finally had someone come to her defense. Mona Leo finally come. It looks like this is the first person, other than, there have been random fans or what have you coming to her defense. But this looks like this is the only celebrity or female rapper who came to Saweetie's defense. And I think that's kind of messed up. Because if you look at Saweetie's always defending the females. She just got finished saying last week, oh, the females are taking over, or rap because all the men talk about is violence or what have you. And she said that's why the women are taking over. But then, of course, everybody's going to give that back to her, that statement, and say, oh, you're taking over with 2,000, you know. So, shout out, Saweetie. Like I said, I don't like for people to I don't think it's our place to tell people they should give up on their dream, you know, just because specific people don't like your record. You have some people that do like a record. Now, as far as buying it, she's going to have to, you know, that's her fans. That's her fans. If she's supposed to have a certain amount of million people listen every single month, you know, I'm sure it shocked her that only 2,000 people bought her record, bought and streamed her record. So that's pretty messed up, you know, for Saweetie fans. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, Saweetie is pretty, you know, not pretty unproblematic. She is unproblematic. And if all those people are streaming her music monthly, I mean, come on, man. 2,700 people? That's it? All you people following her? Should be ashamed of yourself. She should take everybody off her following list and don't let anybody follow her. That's what I would do. All right? So, shout out to Saweetie. We got some new releases coming out. Lotto and Glorilla. This Friday, Lotto and Glorilla drops a record together. Oh, man, I can't wait for that. I know that's going to be lit. So, everybody get ready for Lotto and Glorilla. Also, Nas and 21 Savage. Who would ever thought? So after 21 Savage says that Nas is irrelevant, and everybody looks like, I would say 90%, I would say 90% of the people came to Nas' defense. Came to Nas' defense about 21 Nobody's talking about. Even a lot of celebrities came to Nas' defense. And now here it is, 2 weeks later? Nas is doing a record with 21 Savage. And now people are going to start questioning whether that was ever real from the beginning. See, this is what I hate about social media. And this is what I really hate about these times. And, you know, Nas, this is Nas's pedigree. This is what, to me, I've always had the issue with Nas is he is just too forgiving. I would not be doing no record with 21 Savage. I'm sorry. Nas is too forgiving. This man just called you irrelevant 2 weeks ago. Now you're doing a record with him. And, you know, Nas, you know, when he pretty much comment, oh, it's all about peace, yada, yada, yada. So it seems like, you know, when you're doing that, it seems like you're trying to cater to the young crowd. He said something about, you know, we're only coming in peace and unity. That's the way it's always been, which is true. I was talking about that today. That is the way hip-hop used to be. But with this newer generation, you know, they're not going to treat the old artists any different. You know, at least the knuckleheads won't. But Nas and 21 Savage record together says one gun, one mic. So we'll see. What do you guys think about that? I could have dealt without it, but now it seems like that whole thing was a hoax, which I don't think it was, but it makes it seem like it was staged. And finally, Cardi B has unpinned Tomorrow Part 2, and that's making all of Barty Gang think that a new video is coming or something else is coming in the works. Now, again, they said that the new album was coming early 2023. I mean, early could mean January, February, March. They may even consider April early. You know, I was hearing somewhere around March, April, the latest. But what could Cardi B be, you know, what could be in the works? She took, you know, she unpinned Tomorrow too. So let's be on the lookout and let's see. What do you guys think it is? We'll be on the lookout for Cardi B for some new music. I'm definitely excited to see that if Cardi puts out some new music. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.